The Motorcycle Diaries, A Journey of Awakening, a tale of transformation and self-discovery. Ernesto Che Guevara, a name whispered with reverence, shouted in defiance, and remembered through the annals of history. But before the legend, there was a young man, a restless soul yearning for adventure, seeking purpose and meaning in a world full of possibilities. Born in Argentina in 1928, Ernesto was a middle-class kid with a thirst for knowledge and a heart full of compassion. His upbringing was marked by curiosity and a deep sense of empathy. He loved rugby, poetry, and exploring the world around him. These passions shaped his early years and fueled his desire to understand the human condition. In 1951, Ernesto embarked on a motorcycle journey that would change his life forever. This journey was not just a physical adventure, but a profound inner quest. Across thousands of miles, he witnessed the plight of the poor and oppressed. The stark realities of life for many in Latin America left an indelible mark on his soul. He saw firsthand the injustices that plagued Latin America. The systemic issues and widespread suffering were impossible to ignore. This journey was a turning point. It was a moment of awakening, a catalyst for change in his life. It opened Ernesto's eyes to the harsh realities of poverty, inequality, and exploitation. He began to see the world through a new lens, one that demanded action and justice. His diaries from this trip, later published as The Motorcycle Diaries, reveal a young man deeply affected by the suffering he witnessed. These writings offer a glimpse into his evolving consciousness. He realized that medicine alone couldn't heal the systemic ills plaguing society. This realization set him on a path towards revolutionary change, forever altering the course of his life and history. A Doctor's Oath, A Revolutionary's Calling. Ernesto trained as a doctor, a profession that embodied his empathy and desire to alleviate suffering. He graduated in 1953, his mind set on helping those in need. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. His travels had ignited a fire in him. He saw that true healing required more than medicine. It demanded revolution. The plight of the downtrodden fueled his growing belief in armed struggle as the only path to justice. In Mexico City, he met Fidel Castro and his brother Raúl, exiled revolutionaries plotting to overthrow the Batista regime in Cuba. Intrigued by their ideals and driven by his own convictions, Ernesto joined their cause. He was no longer just a doctor, he was now a revolutionary, adopting the nickname Che, a common Argentine expression of camaraderie. From the Sierra Maestra to the heart of Havana. In 1956, Che, along with Fidel and a small band of rebels, landed in Cuba. They faced overwhelming odds, outgunned and outmanned by Batista's forces. The Sierra Maestra Mountains became their sanctuary, a harsh and unforgiving terrain where they waged guerrilla warfare. Che thrived in this environment. His sharp mind and tactical brilliance earned him respect as a skilled guerrilla leader. He trained troops, treated the wounded, and planned strategic attacks. He lived and breathed the revolution, enduring hardship and risking his life alongside his comrades. After 2 years of arduous struggle, their ragtag army, fueled by the promise of liberation, marched into Havana victorious. Batista's regime crumbled. The Cuban Revolution, against all odds, had triumphed. Hasta la victoria siempre. Until victory, always. These words became Che's rallying cry, a testament to his unwavering commitment to the cause. In the nascent Cuban government, Che took on significant roles, determined to reshape the nation. He oversaw land reforms, nationalized industries, and spearheaded literacy campaigns. He believed in empowering the people, in creating a society where everyone had equal opportunities. However, Che's time in Cuba was not without its complexities. He was a staunch Marxist, critical of the United States and its influence on Latin America. His unwavering ideology and his role in establishing the revolutionary tribunals, which some saw as excessively harsh, made him a controversial figure. Section 5. The Congo Expedition, a bitter lesson in defeat. Che's revolutionary spirit was not confined to Cuba. He yearned to spread the revolution, to ignite the flames of liberation across the globe. In 1965, he left Cuba for the Congo, seeking to support the ongoing revolution there. However, the Congo mission proved to be a bitter disappointment. Factionalism, tribal rivalries, and a lack of unity amongst the Congolese revolutionaries hampered their efforts. Che found himself increasingly disillusioned, his dream of continental revolution fading in the face of internal conflicts. The Congo expedition was a military and personal failure for Che. It underscored the complexities of exporting revolution and the importance of local context in any struggle for liberation. Section 6. The Bolivian Backdrop, Che's Final Stand. After the setback in the Congo, Che remained undeterred. He believed that revolution could spark anywhere conditions were ripe for change. In 1966, he arrived in Bolivia, determined to ignite a continental revolution that would engulf Latin America. Bolivia, with its poverty, inequality, and history of exploitation, seemed like fertile ground. Che, along with a small band of loyal guerrillas, established a base in the remote and unforgiving Nankawazu region. However, Che's Bolivian campaign was plagued with challenges from the outset. The terrain was harsh, the local population largely unsupportive, and the Bolivian army, trained and equipped by the United States, proved to be a formidable adversary. Section 7. Betrayal, Capture, and a Legacy Forged in Blood. Isolation and dwindling supplies weakened Che's forces, making it increasingly difficult to sustain their revolutionary efforts. Betrayal from within their ranks further sealed their fate, as trust eroded and morale plummeted. On October 8, 1967, Che, wounded and exhausted, was captured by Bolivian soldiers, acting on information from a CIA informant. His capture marked the beginning of the end for his revolutionary campaign in Bolivia. He was held prisoner in a dilapidated schoolhouse in La Higuera, a small village nestled in the Bolivian mountains, far from the world he once sought to change. The world held its breath, awaiting his fate, as news of his capture spread like wildfire. The image of Che, defiant even in captivity, his piercing gaze still holding the promise of revolution, was beamed across the globe, becoming an enduring symbol of resistance. The following day, on October 9, 1967, Che Guevara was executed by a Bolivian soldier, acting on orders from the highest levels of the Bolivian government, with the tacit approval of the CIA. His execution was swift and brutal. His death at the young age of 39 sent shockwaves across the world, igniting both sorrow and outrage among his supporters and admirers. "Shoot me," Che had said to his executioner. "You are only killing a man." But they killed more than a man that day. They killed a legend in the making. Che Guevara's death transformed him into a martyr for revolution. His image, frozen in time, the beret, the intense gaze, the unyielding spirit, became an enduring symbol of rebellion, resistance, and the fight for a more just world. "I am Che Guevara" became a rallying cry for those who dared to challenge the status quo, who fought for social justice, who believed in a world free from oppression. His words and actions resonated with students, activists, artists, and intellectuals worldwide. Che's legacy extends beyond his image. His writings, speeches, and diaries reveal a man of great intellect, unwavering conviction, and a deep commitment to social justice. He wrote about guerrilla warfare, revolutionary theory, and the need for a new socialist consciousness. His words, often poetic and always powerful, continue to inspire and provoke. Let me say, at the risk of seeming ridiculous, that the true revolutionary is guided by great feelings of love. This quote encapsulates the essence of Che's philosophy, that true revolution is driven not by hate, but by a love for humanity, a desire to create a better world for all. Che Guevara's image has transcended the realm of politics and revolution to become a ubiquitous symbol in popular culture. His face adorns t-shirts, posters, murals, tattoos, and even coffee mugs. He has been the subject of countless songs, films, documentaries, and works of art. While some criticize the commercialization of Che's image, arguing that it trivializes his legacy, others see it as a testament to his enduring appeal. His image has become a global shorthand for rebellion, a symbol of counterculture and anti-establishment sentiment. Che Guevara's legacy remains complex and contested, sparking debates and discussions even decades after his death. He is revered by many as a hero, a martyr who fought and died for his ideals, becoming an enduring symbol of resistance. His supporters point to his unwavering commitment to social justice, his relentless pursuit of equality, his pivotal role in overthrowing the Batista dictatorship, which was marked by corruption and oppression. and his tireless efforts to improve the lives of the poor and oppressed, often at great personal risk. However, he is also criticized for his role in the Cuban Revolution's more authoritarian aspects, including the suppression of dissent, his advocacy of armed struggle, and his uncompromising ideology that left little room for negotiation. His detractors argue that he was a ruthless revolutionary who disregarded human rights, often resorting to violence, and established a totalitarian regime in Cuba, which stifled freedom and democracy. Regardless of one's perspective, there is no denying the enduring impact of Che Guevara on global revolutionary movements. He remains a potent symbol of revolution, inspiring countless individuals around the world. A reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, individuals can challenge the status quo and fight for a more just and equitable world. His life and legacy continue to provoke thought and inspire action, making him a figure of both admiration and controversy.